Hello everybody, it's officially time to pack up my books. Just me and my Kindle against the world. That's literally going to be it. I feel like I've lived in those worlds for so long and now it's finally time for me to live in my world and live my story. I don't think they're all gonna fit. Everything's gone. I've already welled up once, so I might well up again. I do apologise, it's an emotional time, as some of you might know, but if you are new here, I'm going to Australia in literally 3 weeks today. I fly 3 weeks today, which is insane. So I need to pack up all my books because they're going to be going into storage. I'm so sad to be parting ways with my books. I'm going to be gone for a minimum of a year. Hopefully, if everything works out, I might be out there longer, I might be out there less. I have no idea, but in my brain, I want to do a minimum of a year, but then I also want to travel to other places as well. Like, I don't want to just come straight back to the UK and settle down again. Like, I want to travel the world. I want to travel. That's what I've wanted to do for the longest time possible, but I've just never had the guts to do it. But I'm finally doing it. I'm starting with a working holiday visa in Australia and I need my books to be put into storage. So that's what we're doing today. If you couldn't see these boxes next to me here, I've got two big vacuum sealed tubs to protect my books because I cannot put them in any kind of danger while I'm away, okay? They need to stay safe. They need to be sealed. So I've got these big heavy duty boxes. They're kind of like the ones that people use in garages and things like that. So I got two of those. I'm not sure, I need to put that down, it's really heavy and too hot to hold. I'm not sure if the two will be enough. I do want to do another little unhaul with you during this video. I think that's what we're going to do first, is an unhaul, because there's so many other books that I'm looking at. I'm like, I'm just not going to read, I'm not going to reread, and even though I did love them one time, I'm not going to reread them. And there's some other books that I think other people will just enjoy more. My manager's asked me in work if there's any books that I'm thinking of getting rid of, if I can let her know and she can have some. So I think what was that noise? Oh, that's my phone. So I think I'm going to do another really big, not big, but ruthless unhaul. Like, I need to be ruthless. I want two books. I'd want one romance and one fantasy. That's what I want. Those two boxes. If they do not fit in those boxes, then we're culling some more books. That's all I want, is to fill those two boxes. I think it will be enough. I think. Hopefully. I also just don't see the point of books just sitting on my TBR, like books that I haven't read yet, just sitting in the box, because I'm just not, like, if I'm going to be traveling, I'm just not going to read them. They're just going to be sitting there doing nothing. And yes, I might read them on my Kindle. What if I don't enjoy them? They're then just sitting there taking up space for no reason. So yeah, we're going to be ruthless. So I think we're going to do a little unhaul first, and then we will actually start packing up the books. I need to get them done by 2 o'clock. I need to get everything off those bookshelves because my friend Danny is having one of the bookshelves. One of them's broken, so that needs to be taken to the tip. But Danny's coming at roughly about 2-3 o'clock before she goes to work to come and collect the bookshelf off me. Sad. I'm actually so sad. I teared up just now because I was just like sat there looking at my books, and I don't know, it's just been like, there's so many worlds and so many stories that's like taken me through, and books have really helped me through so many things. And I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna be living my own story. I've been stuck in a rut for so many years, and now I feel like I'm actually finally gonna be living my own story, creating my own pages, my own chapters, creating new chapters, and just, I don't know, I'm just excited, I'm nervous, I'm just everything. I feel every emotion. Since the 1st of November, I've literally cried about 3 times. I've been excited, I've been happy, but these books hit a bit different. I don't know why. But I feel like I've lived in those worlds for so long, and now it's finally time for me to live in my world and live my story, and I'm just excited. I'm nervous, but yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping because that was like the longest intro ever. But I think I'll take you over to my bookshelves. We do a little unhaul. If you watched my last unhaul, then I like took you through my bookshelves and we went through them together, decided what we were gonna unhaul and things like that. So I think we'll do that together, and then we can give the time lapse of me basically packing up my books. Sad times, really is sad times. So welcome to my bookshelves one last time. The final time of you being here with me in front of my bookshelves. It's sad times, it really is sad times. You'll have to excuse the terrible lighting because I've got my lamps on and my light on because it's the cloudiest day ever outside. So outside light, natural light, no help to us today. But I think we're gonna go through our unhaul, which I'm scared and sad about. There's some books here that I'm looking at and I'm thinking we could get rid of these, but realistically, like my ACTA special editions, like how can I get rid of that? Like I cannot get rid of this, I really can't. So we are keeping these, we're gonna keep these. But I think I'm just gonna start at the top shelf up here. I'm gonna keep like my Gods and Monsters books, obviously my Fourth Wing books we're keeping, my One Dark Window. I think we should unhaul these two by Stasia Stark because they've been on my TBR for a long time and I've only got the first two books. Like if I had the full series maybe I'd keep it, but I have only got the first two books. And yes, I want to read them, but realistically, am I actually going to read them? There's so many other books that I want to read on my Kindle and I kind of don't want to be paying for books when I'm away, so I'm going to be reading mainly sort of Kindle Unlimited books and things like that, and these aren't on Kindle Unlimited. So I think these are the first books we're going to unhaul. I think I'm going to part with my Kerry Maniscalco books, all of these right here, because yes, I've read Kingdom of the Wicked, I enjoyed it, it was okay. To continue the series I have to do a reread of this because I cannot remember what the hell happened in it, and I'm not going to read them, so we're going to unhaul these as well. I am definitely keeping my Poppy Bar books. I really loved Poppy Bar, it was an amazing story. R.F. Kuang is an amazing writer, so I'm keeping those. I do need to continue the series, but I need to do like a summary video of Poppy Bar before I've continued the series. We're going to keep like my Guild books, my Plated Prisoner series. Obviously I don't think I'm going to touch anything on this shelf. Should I get rid of? No, I'm going to keep Metal Slinger. I am keeping Metal Slinger. And then on my Sergio Math shelf, I am going to part ways with the OG cover of Crescent City. I love this book. Crescent City is probably one of my, I think it is the favourite book of mine. I love this book so much. And it is definitely one of my favourite books. Definitely, 100%. And I got this because it was the original cover and I just wanted multiple copies of the same book. But, you know, we need to get rid of it because it's just going to be sitting in storage, and they don't have the other books like in the original covers. She changed them up to the new ones. I think I'm also going to part ways with the hardbacks of Crescent City, so I've got the 3 of these that I'm going to be parting ways with because they're just going to take up so much space. The paperbacks, I think I just prefer the paperbacks, and I think this is signed. I think I bought them off Vinted a while ago, I can't remember when I bought them, but I think it's signed. I think it might be digitally signed, I don't think it's physically signed. Yeah, that's digitally signed. Oh yeah, it says at the bottom digitally signed, but it's still signed. Still has Sergio Master's signature in there. Have I tabbed this? I think I tabbed it, but I don't think I annotated it. Oh, I did annotate it. That's okay, I'll have to put them in. I'll just put them in the photos on Vinted, and if one of you want it, then you can have it. But we're already looking so bare. And so I'm going to keep like the paperbacks of these because I just prefer the covers of these. Covers of the paperbacks are just nicer in my opinion. We are parting ways with our Kate Golden books. I loved these. Well, I loved A Dawn of Onyx and A Promise of Peridot. I really enjoyed these two, but A Reign of Rose was a letdown. I think I rated this 2-star. It was terrible. It was just smut central. I didn't enjoy it considering these two were so good. This just fell flat for me. Like the third book in a trilogy had me bored. That shouldn't happen. It really shouldn't happen. I was more entertained during the middle book of a trilogy, which usually gives middle book syndrome. Make it make sense. It doesn't. So we are parting ways with those, even though I did thoroughly enjoy. I think the first book was a 5-star. I did really enjoy this. It just got worse as the series continued, and I'm never gonna do a reread of them, so they can go to a better home. Maybe my manager might like those. And then I'm gonna keep all of these down here. Right, off that shelf there, I've got a big pile of books here that I'm just gonna get rid of. We've got Foxglove King. Can I speak? Foxglove King. I'm an hour in my last unhaul if I should get rid of these. Well, this by Hannah Witten, and yeah, we're getting rid of it this time round. A Winter's Promise, A Discovery of Witches. I know I've literally just bought this, but it's the old cover, and if I buy the rest of the series then they're in the new cover, so I do want to read this. I do want to get into the series because because I want to watch the Sky Original series, but I want the new versions, like the newer covers of them. And then we've got these 2 Victoria Aveyard books. I've had these in my TBR for so long. I'm just not going to read them. I feel like I just don't read YA that much anymore. I read YA now and again, but it's got to really grip my attention, and it's got to be something that's actually like properly raved about for me to actually start it. So we are going to be parting ways with that. Now, I'm getting rid of Ruthless Vows because I really didn't like Ruthless Vows. I'm keeping my Divine Rivals because it's annotated to the max. Now I do want to get the paper version of this and maybe transfer the annotations over, but I really enjoyed Divine Rivals. I really did. Like, Rebecca Ross's writing is amazing. This is like one of my only books that's like completely tabbed to the max like this. I never really annotated, but for some reason I just couldn't help myself with this book, so I'm gonna get rid of Ruthless Vows, but I am keeping Divine Rivals. Now if I just bring you down to the floor. Okay, so welcome to the floor. There's not much going on down here. Obviously I've just gone through this shelf by here, but what did I just pick up? I picked up some books. Where the hell did I put those books? Am I going insane? Oh, they're here, they're behind my chair. So I picked these up. These I picked up from the charity shop. Do I get rid of them? It's Divergent, the Divergent series. I picked them up because I wanted to film a video where I read the books and then watched the films, but obviously time's gone away from me. I haven't got time to film reading vlogs like that before I go away. I've literally got 3 weeks until I go away. I've got one more reading vlog that I'm currently filming, and then the rest are going to be sort of like travel with me's and all those kind of vlogs and reading vlogs while I'm traveling and things like that. Obviously there's still going to be bookish content while I'm away. So do I get rid of these? I do really want to read them because I feel like everyone's read them. They were like £3 from the charity shop. I think, yeah, let's unhaul them. I'm gonna keep my Bridget Camira books because I did really enjoy this series. Like literally every single book I thoroughly enjoyed. It's one of the 1YA series that I've thoroughly enjoyed. And I'm keeping my Cassandra Clare books because I have a feeling that I'm going to enjoy them, and it's such a big series to collect, and if I do enjoy them then I don't want to start all over again. I did pay for these secondhand, they are from Vinted, but I don't want to sell them and then start all over again because I've literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books here, and it's a big series to collect, so I don't want to be wasting money, so I am keeping those even though I haven't read them. My Stephanie Garber books are being kept. I am going to unhaul these. We got An Ember in the Ashes by Sabata here. Now I did really enjoy this. I'm currently reading the second book of this, which you will see in a reading vlog, but you can buy the box sets of these from many places, so I want to unhaul this, and then if I do actually really enjoy the series, maybe in the future I'll buy like the whole box set. But if I buy the whole box set then I'm obviously going to have doubles of An Ember in the Ashes, so I'm going to unhaul this and then eventually I will just buy the whole box set because it's cheaper that way. And then we have got Ash Princess, Ember Queen and Lady Smoke by Laura Sebastian. I don't know what the series is, but it's meant to give sort of Throne of Glass but condensed down into a trilogy. I do really want to read these, but I just haven't got around to reading them, if I'm honest with you. Now over to our romance. There's not going to be much I'm unhauling from here, to be honest with you. Oh, actually these can be unhauled. So we got The Secret History of Donna Tartt. Am I going to read it? No, I'm really not. We've got to be realistic here, okay? We really have. And then I've got the Ravenhood series. I have tried to read Flock 3 times and I just haven't been in a mood for it, and I've had these on my TBR. I want to say I had these when I lived in my mum's house, and I haven't lived in my mum's house for about 4 years, maybe 3 years. So yeah, these have been on my TBR for at least 3 years, a minimum of 3 years, so I think it's time we get rid of them. And then I am gonna keep those. I keep in all of these. I'm in an iron with my Balacabra books, but I think I am gonna keep those because I do want to read the 3rd book. Obviously keeping my Peyton Green books. The Becca Mac books, I need to read the Becca Mac books, I really do, because so many people told me that I'm going to absolutely love them because I'm a hockey romance stan, you all know that, and everyone says I'm gonna love these Becca Mac books, but for some reason I just haven't got around to reading them. I'm gonna keep them. The rest of these I'm keeping. Right, let's back up to the top. Most of these I think I'm gonna keep. I honestly think the majority of these will be kept. Some of them that like I want to get rid of have been annotated in. Right, I think these are the last of the books that I'm going to be unhauling. But we have got Before We Were Strangers by Renee Calino, Swear on This Life, another book by Renee Calino, Meant to Be by Lauren Jackson, this is the indie published one, and then we got The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, Hex in the City by Kate Johnson, Hex Appeal by Kate Johnson, and then 2 Hannah Bonham Young books. I've recently DNF'd this book and I didn't really enjoy this book, so these have been unhauled as well. Like, I just want my bookshelves to be, I just want to be able to look at them and be like, yeah, these are my favourite books. Like, I'm going to reread these in the future. These are the books that I would like 110% recommend to anyone. That's what I want to look at when I look at my bookshelves. So I'm going to pack up these, I'm going to pack these up. Well, I'm not going to pack them up. I'm just going to put them out the way and then we can focus on packing up my books. They're all gonna fit. Maybe it'll be a tight squeeze. Definitely will be. Oh my god, these are so heavy. Everything's gone. I'm so sad. I say everything's gone, everything's in the boxes. I managed to fit everything in the boxes. I decided to be a lot more ruthless because while I was packing everything away, I was thinking, I don't fill these 2 boxes up, that's it. The rest need to go. So I was being extremely ruthless. I decided to get rid of the Cassandra Clare book, the Lee Bardugo books, some of like the Ash Princess books I said I was going to keep, decided to get rid of those. so we were ruthless, okay, and I've only kept the books that I've read that mean loads to me, that I really enjoy. So things like my ACTA, my SJM Universe, my Zodiac Academy books, my Abby Jimenez books, my Hannah Grace books, Emily Henry books, all the ones that I know that I love and the ones that I'd want to reread again in the future. I've just kept those as a collection because I started to think, like, I know I basically said at the start how, you know, I'd want to travel, not full time, but like long term I would like to travel. So for all I know, some of these books could be in storage. Well, these boxes could be in storage in my grandfather's house for up to 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Like, I don't know what the future's gonna hold, so I'd rather just keep the ones that I know and love, just keep them in storage, because I don't know where I'm gonna be in like 2-3 years time. I could still be traveling, I could still be at home, but at least even if I do come home and I settle down again, then I'll still have the books that I love and I can maybe start building a TBR up again, which I know sounds not the best. It does sound like consumerism at its peak. I do understand that, but I'm also trying to go out with a positive mind and think this time next year I'm not going to be home, I'm going to still be traveling. That's what I want to do. I'm putting it out into the universe. So if I keep any of the books on my TBR, then I feel like it's giving negative energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only books that I've kept are the ones that are like in a series that I haven't read yet. So like the Blood and Ash series, Flesh and Fire series, the, I don't know what else there is, Gods and Monsters series. There's like some other ones as well that I haven't read but I want to read, like some of the Abby Jimenez books. I know that I love them, like I want to have an Abby Jimenez collection because I love Abby Jimenez, so I've kept some of those. So those are like the ones that are on my TBR, but they're like part of a series kind of, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd rather just not put out into the universe that I'm going to be coming back. But I'm obviously going to be like still making book content, like even when I'm traveling. I've literally got a video planned of, because I've got a 36-hour travel day. 36 hours, yeah, 36 hours. So I've got like a reading vlog of a 36-hour readathon kind of situation, like how many books or pages can I read in a 36-hour travel time. I'm gonna be doing like a whole video around reading and traveling up the east coast of Australia. I'm gonna do a whole video visiting loads of bookshops. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to buy things, but I still want to like visit bookshops and things like that and do like bookish things and have like bookish solo dates and things like that, and do like days of my lives in Sydney, days of my lives in Melbourne, wherever I'll be. Just, I do want to do, I like books are still my life. I'm still going to be doing bookish content. For like loads of people have been asking, am I still going to do bookish content or am I just going to turn into like this travel influencer? Trust me, I'm not built for that lifestyle. I do still need a slow and steady paced lifestyle. I can't be doing, you know, jumping from one place to the other, to the other, to the other. I honestly can't. I need to put you on charge. There you are. You probably moved, but yeah, I'm still going to be doing book content, lots of it. I'm still going to be doing reading vlogs and things like that, but just for like the foreseeable while I'm traveling and before I settle down. I just won't have physical books with me. They'll just be all on my Kindle. So I'll still be doing reading wrap-ups, TBRs, but they'll just all be on my Kindle. So nothing's really going to change. The only thing that's changing is that I'm adding in travel vlogs. That's basically all that's changing, which some of you are quite excited about because I feel like it's such a big thing. I don't know why. I love watching travel vlogs. I fell in love with traveling. Not that I've ever been traveling, but it's been like a passion that I've wanted to pursue for so long. Since I discovered Cara and Nate on YouTube. I love Cara and Nate and Eamon and Beck. Love those two, okay? I live for their travel vlogs. And like ever since I discovered those like 5 years ago, I've always been like, I want to travel the world. That's literally what I want to do. I want to make it my mission to visit every continent, every country, well, every country possible, and just have the best time. That's literally what I want to do, is just see the world with my books, obviously. Just me and my Kindle against the world. That's literally going to be it. But yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you now, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna love and leave you now because my battery is flashing. Even though you're on charge, it's going to die. But it's really sad to look at. Danny's gonna be here in like half hour and she's gonna take one of the bookshelves away, and then it's gonna look so bare in here. Like, the books were such a staple piece. They're like decorative items. It's gonna look so bare. It's so sad. I'm not sad because like, I'm just like sad because packing things up and it's starting to feel like real, packing everything up, and I'm excited to go, but it's also like the unknown, and I am an anxious girly. I have so much social anxiety, and it's just like the what if, like I don't want to fail myself and not enjoy, but I know that I'm going to enjoy, but it's also like I don't want to feel lonely. Like I want to make friends and things like that. I'm going out solo, and I just have this fear of like being lonely and not finding my people, or not being able to find a job, and just like having this really low mood kind of situation and not enjoy it. But that's just my anxious brain. Like I know I'm gonna make friends, I'm going to put myself out there. It's just my anxious brain just overworking all the time, overthinking. I can't cope. But yeah, right, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna live and leave you, because this has been a long vlog, I think, maybe. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you want to stick around to see me travel the east coast of Australia and then settle down, find a job in Australia, travel a bit more, then make sure you subscribe. If you want to see all the bookish content, then make sure you subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!